Hey everybody, welcome to the What It Is podcast with Strolli and Marlee.
How you doing, Mar?
Pretty fucking good, Strolli. How about yourself?
It's Friday.
It is Friday. I didn't go to work today.
Must be nice.
It was very nice. I know you were there doing all my work for me.
I had to do twice as much work. Which,
Twice
honestly,
as much work as compared to what?
as a normal day for me. So it was
So
kind
you
of
had
like,
to, so you had to work, is what you're saying.
basically, any amount of work is basically twice. Yeah. So the COVID bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that started a timer, 180 days, and they'll start releasing UFO stuff. Apparently, that's what I've seen.
Is it official?
I mean, what is official? I mean, I actually didn't read the bill, right? But
Did they tell you they were doing it?
the aliens did.
Sick.
No. So I mean,
Snitching on themselves.
I've seen it, you know, on social media and shit like that.
Mhm.
But like, it is interesting because, I mean, 2020 there was a bunch of stuff that was released like officially.
Yeah,
by the Pentagon
There was a
about-
bunch of weird alien shit last year.
Yeah, with all the different shit
Yeah,
from the
that-
Navy fighters and stuff like that.
Was it the diplomat from Israel that was like Trump and somebody else were in contact with the aliens?
Yeah, there was some dude in Israel who was like a high guy in like their space, and they were like, "Yeah, no, aliens been here. They're
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah,
America knows.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait." And then America was like, "Hey, we'll give everybody $600. Oh, also, aliens are coming out in 180 days."
But the money,
way-
though.
Yeah. Don't forget about the money.
Don't forget about the
I
money.
mean, honestly, the best way to like hide shit, like, oh, here's $600.
And aliens.
Yeah, but
Meanwhile, I'm over here
$600.
like $600.
What? No way.
That's
like-
crazy.
That's like $600 more than I usually get.
Thanks, government.
Thanks, Obama. I know you haven't been in office in a while. but
Finally came
thank
through
you.
for us.
yeah. But yeah, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Like
Oh,
that was
we starting
easy.
off hot.
That was easy. Yeah, I expected
Yes,
resistance.
next
I don't know why I
question.
expected. I don't know why I expected resistance. I just expected it. But so I guess what do you believe with aliens?
I mean, I honestly just think that the universe is too vast to not have life. I feel like if we exist, life has to exist somewhere else.
Do you believe that like Roswell and shit like that happened? Like legitimate? Do you think that was like legitimate alien stuff, and like that the government had alien bodies and all that stuff in Area 51?
That's kind of difficult for me.
Yeah.
Just 'cause like, I don't know, dude. What if it could have just been the government fucking up too on their own, and people
sure.
were just like, oh, is it, like people that don't have knowledge of what the fuck is happening, like all the weird like aircrafts that the government probably has like prototyped or that are working on.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that
Yeah.
people think are aliens.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like there's a lot more. There's a much simpler explanation to a lot of things that are supposedly aliens.
Yeah. So
But also, it's foolish for me to believe that there isn't intelligent life out there in the galaxy.
So you're saying you believe in aliens on the belief that you're humble enough to understand that you're not the only one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I believe in aliens like Roswell happened.
Okay.
So like I believe that like there's
So you're a fool. No.
sure. Yeah, no. I mean maybe. I mean we'll find out in 180 days.
Yeah. Right.
No. So the way that I look at it, right?
Mhm.
So all of the things like with what the Pentagon released in 2020, all those videos and stuff like that, and then even before that, there was even some leaks and stuff, but they officially were like, "Yep, no, that's totally something we don't know about." But so for the things to act that way
Mhm.
physically, like physics speaking, we don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
There in our mechanics that we know for physics, there's not a accurate way to represent, you know, what we did. You good?
Yeah. I'm
You're just slowly trying to put your
No,
foot
'cause
down so you don't bump anything.
Well, no. I don't want to disrespect your table, but
Oh yeah, dog, you're good.
Okay, that's why I was like,
Yeah, no, you're
are
good.
we
You're
good?
good.
'Cause
No.
I didn't have it
I
down
know.
yet.
I was like, you got your foot there already. Like, what's? No, you're fine.
All right,
You're
sick.
fine.
Anyways.
Yeah. So segue. No, so I think like when you're talking about like the actual physics and you're talking about how these craft move,
Mhm.
it's so unlike anything that we physically know.
Mhm.
And even the math and the physics behind it doesn't compute.
Yeah.
It's like that shouldn't happen. That aircraft should be literally split in a million pieces because that's way too much G's. So that's why I'm like, there's got to be some lactose.
Too much cheese.
I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Thanks, man. I'm giving it 110%.
Okay, so I think, long story short, I guess,
Mhm.
it's just the technology seems too foreign.
Yeah.
Like for Earth foreign.
Mhm.
Like it just seems extraterrestrial literally because it's like there's no way we got that shit here.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I definitely don't put past the government to lie to us.
Yeah, hands down, they're gonna lie like shit.
Yeah.
Like
And I
I'm
think
almost like worried, if not a little scared, because I also like I believe the government won't ever tell us everything.
Oh, facts.
So what exactly do they feel okay to tell us, and how does that compare to what they don't tell us?
Yeah.
Because if they're willing to let us know that aliens exist or that there's spacecraft, like anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, well, how does that compare to the scale of shit that they don't tell us?
Well, that Israeli NASA type guy or
Mhm.
whatever, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he said there's a galactic federation,
Yeah.
and that America's in it. So if we're gonna follow that logic,
Mhm.
because obviously all this shit sounds batshit crazy, but if we're gonna follow that logic and we're gonna accept it for what it is, and it seems like that if America or whatever is in the galactic federation, again,
Mhm.
we're following the logic, or that logic at least.
Right.
Not the real logic, because that sounds batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that there was some sort of communication that was made that's like, hey, we're just going to keep doing our thing. And they're like, hey, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just let us know if you get anything cool, and we'll let you know if we get anything cool.
Yeah.
Again, assuming that these people are good. And
So-
I would assume if there's some sort of galactic federation that, yeah, it's definitely going to be okay.
Yeah, it's almost like they exist and we exist, and if we know we both exist, then it's kind of like, all right, cool, you can keep existing over there,
Yeah.
and I'll keep existing over here, but we both
Communicate.
we both
Yeah.
communicate. We both know that we both exist, and this is like, maybe it's like fucking crazy for them too. Maybe it's like this is basically the same shit for these alien people.
Yeah. It's like a interstellar NATO. You know what I mean? Like that's the way that I look at it. Like a bunch of people that have their own ideas and agendas that may not like each other, but understand that it will literally be the end of themselves if they do anything hostile. So they keep it mutually understandable.
It's like Mass Effect, which you've never played. You
Yeah, I never
bastard.
played Mass.
It's fucking. You should play Mass Effect because that is like an incredible like.
So I've heard.
It's like that's how I think of like if there are aliens. That
But
could
have you
potentially
played
be how it
Space
is.
Engineers?
No, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Do space engineers have like hot aliens that I would bang?
Okay.
Mass Effect.
Okay,
does.
you got me there.
Which leads to my next question.
Segue.
Like, what do you think they would look like?
Aliens?
Yeah, like, cause, like you,
Extraterrestrial? Obviously, right? Yeah. So.
because like there's the Greys idea
so-
of aliens.
So I think
It would depend on their.
I've gone deep into
Mhm.
this rabbit hole, so I have a general understanding. So there's even like you can even go back and say, well, supposedly Hitler was involved in some sort of thing, and
Mhm.
the Aryan race that he wanted was actually based off of a alien race
Mhm.
called the Aryans, which are tall blonde people, and
Mhm.
that's the gods that he believed that. So you can go into that, right?
Right.
I think there's probably I'm also like to kind of talk about my point a little bit more.
Mhm.
Like I also think that as humans we need air, water, and sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
I think that on other planets we don't breathe in O2 and release CO2. It's just chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that biology has the ability to adapt to that. So I feel like in other alien species they may breathe in nitrogen, for lack of a better
Yeah.
term, and exhale chlorine, Just for
Yeah,
argument's
like
sake.
there's no like design that all aliens would be. It depends on like whatever their planetary conditions are.
Exactly, and I
how
think
they evolved and adapted
yeah,
to that.
exactly, and I think if the I mean, that's just what I may be completely wrong. I am no
Right.
scientist by any stretch of the
Right,
imagination.
right.
But like in my mind, I'm thinking like,
That just like think
why does all life have to be like us?
Yeah.
Why can't life adapt like life adapts on Earth, but adapt in different circumstances?
Because
Like
I mean, look at all the different ways that life has adapted on Earth.
exactly,
Just we're all on the same planet, but there's so many different living conditions that
right.
all different manner of creature, human beings as well, have adapted in different ways.
Like,
to
look at-
just where we're living on the same planet.
Right. Like look at plants. Plants
Yeah.
breathe in CO2 and exhale oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
What says that another intelligent life form can't
Yeah.
breathe in something and
Yeah.
exhale something else? Like
Right.
it's
Survive off of photosynthesis. Like what?
Yep. It's something like that, or whatever the hell they call it. Like
That's the extent
like,
of my
you know what I mean?
scientific knowledge.
I know what photosynthesis,
Photosynthesis.
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That's it, bro.
Yep. That's it.
Environmental science.
Got him.
Oof,
Give him a degree.
8th grade was a doozy.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
like it's because like if I'm thinking more so of like the movie kind of aesthetic of aliens, like if they look scary, we shoot them.
yes,
Like
I'm on board.
Because so like
I don't like spiders.
I
They
know
look-
spiders are fucking harmless more often than not,
They look scary.
but they
I have that same feeling.
what, if
It
they're
looks
sp-
scary.
if they're
I want to
fucking
shoot.
spider aliens, dude. I'm
Mhm.
gonna shit myself and die.
No.
I'm not
good.
like y'all are so
I'm good.
cool for existing. Please exist far the fuck away from me.
Yes. I'm okay. I would like to observe you through photographs only and not in person because y'all scary.
Exactly. So that gives me the thinking that like if they are in contact and if it is like you said like a fucking galactic federation or something,
Yeah.
I would assume they either are or present themselves as similar to human beings.
So I
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean I get what you're saying.
'Cause,
Like yeah.
if we acknowledge ourselves as the intelligent life,
There's
to-
definitely got to be some sort of human looking form
has to be.
that got us involved.
Has to be.
Because there's no way that Trump went up on like a spaceship and it was just like spider aliens and they're like, "Hey, nah, we're cool." And
Like,
he's like, "No,
if-
you're not."
If you were to tell me that like space aliens are like deep sea anglerfish, I would be fucking horrified.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see that.
I don't either. Like, and I really don't.
Unless
think
they're male anglerfish, I'm down with that.
Male
They're so
angler-
tiny. They're like male black widows. Like they're just so tiny.
They're just so little, but they're fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I just feel like aesthetically, like if there are alien, if they exist to that extent and we're in that much contact with them, they have to be some kind of like human presenting.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I think
If for,
I
if
mean
for
it's,
no other reason, then I look at you and think you're normal. You know, you
Thanks,
could be,
bud.
and you could be a fucking alien for all I know.
I really try.
To be an alien?
A little column A, a little column B. I try and be normal, but alien works too. If I could be in it, what if like, what if like the aliens were like, "Hey, you want to come on like vacation to like our planet? Would you go?"
That's a tough question.
Right?
That's really tough because then I'm
Right.
like, I need like a cyanide pill or like.
Can I bring a gun?
Yeah, like no, I'm like not for any aliens, but I just need to be able to press a button and fucking kill myself if
Yeah.
they want to like put me in a pod and like milk me.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, like I mean, yeah, okay. Obviously, like you made that sound very sinister. I was going on it like, "Hey, cool alien here. You want to come over to my house?" And you're like, "Hey, you live like 17 million light years away. I have to come back for dinner though." And they'd be like, "Hey, it's cool. We got light travel and we can do this in like 30 seconds."
well, it's only sinister because I look at human beings as more or less being sinister,
facts.
and not even necessarily, not necessarily just because like I believe human beings are innately malicious,
yeah.
but human beings are curious
Yes.
and without
Human beings like power.
exactly and without I don't want to say rules, but like maybe not even maybe morals.
Yeah.
You know, like just look at wanting to take shit apart and finding out how it works.
Yeah. Reverse
Like,
engineering.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
you see this fucking alien and you're like, how the fuck is this alien surviving like a plant? like you think scientists aren't gonna want to figure that shit out?
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
You know.
Would they kill an alien, or would they be like, hey, do you have any dead aliens that we can study?
I would like to think, like, going
It's-
on this galactic Federation thing.
Because
I would like to think they'd be like, hey, y'all got any cadavers that we can research? And they'd be like, yeah, y'all got any? We're like, yo, we got like millions over in America.
But then I feel like there's also that next level of be like, by the way, we have like a whole jail system if y'all want to pick.
Yeah.
Like we can lethally inject somebody to wake up in an hour on your fucking spaceship if you want. Right.
You didn't just do that, did you?
I did that. Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, stay in school for sure.
Don't go
But
to
like,
jail.
can you imagine though? Like, what if? Like, just to humor me. What if all lethal injections were just like asked for by the aliens, and they were like, "Hey, let us get your like lethally injected people, and like we're gonna like have fun over here with them."
Yeah. Have some fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
that's
for the lethally injected, fun for the aliens.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You're not
yeah.
gonna get lethally injected.
Well, what if
and
the lethally injected do have fun?
Yeah.
What if they're like, "Hey, no, we think these guys are cool. Let's give us them." What if they're like dogs, like Rick and Morty, like when they had like the people were the
Yeah.
dogs and the dogs were the people?
Yeah.
Like, what if it's something like that?
Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake. Yeah. What if it's something like that? Like that would be
wild.
fucking cool shit. Like if you just like went over to like a like an alien planet and they're like, "Wait, you talk?" Like, "Yeah. What? Wait. Why is that person eating out of a bowl on the ground?" "Oh, he's my pet." "What?" No. No way. No
Okay.
shit. Hey, I got a couple of those at home.
Nice. I don't know. It's
But they're Sims.
it's such a tedious fucking thing. Like it's so. That's why I'm saying like it's like super cool if they let us know, but then also scary because of what they don't let us know.
Right, yeah.
Because
It's like you're telling us that they exist, but what aren't you telling me? That's the scare. What's the stuff that you're holding because you're holding something?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
They have to. Like there's no.
It's like somebody who's got their hand behind their back, but they show you the one hand that there's nothing in there. It's like,
Exactly.
okay, but like what's behind your back though?
That's kind of
Like-
what I want to know.
Yeah.
But then also like curiosity killed the cat. Like maybe I actually don't want to fucking know.
Yeah. I totally want to know. I definitely want to know. When I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I dreamed about being the president solely to understand everything. Like I was like, I
Yeah.
want to be the president just so I know the secrets.
Yeah.
Like I don't care to tell everyone
I
the
don't want to
secrets.
use these secrets.
I literally just want to know.
Yeah.
I love knowledge.
You know what? Like that kind of brings me to like, if there is an afterlife, I hope it's one where I can fucking learn everything that life was.
Well, facts.
You know,
I mean, I would-
that's one of the things. Like after I die, if there's like a fucking death library where I can just be like, what was that?
So
what happened with this? What really happened with that?
Yeah.
You know?
if I could die and then go back to a time period, I'd like to go back to a time period.
Be careful what you say.
Oh, why is that?
You're white.
Oh, damn! That escalated quickly. I was gonna say the Library of Alexandria.
I want to go back to the 50s. They were such a great time.
I wasn't even thinking that. Oh my god, that's so
okay, the
fucked up.
Library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like
yeah.
but like back to that time period. But I totally want to die before it burns down because I never want to know in that lifetime that it burned down. Because
Yeah.
like I'd want to just go there and read all the shit. I mean, I hate reading, and I probably actually, you know what? No, that won't work because
Yeah.
back in that time period,
Hey,
I
do you-
definitely don't know how to read.
Do you guys have Audible?
Where's your audiobooks at? Any podcasts?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like that's the thing. Like I just want to read I want to read the lost knowledge, or maybe
Yeah.
even like go back to the Egyptians, just to see like where like what were their gods? Like
Yeah.
because part of me thinks like as much as aliens,
Yeah.
as much as like that is like kind of corny at this moment
Mhm.
because like that one guy with the spiky hair or whatever.
yeah.
But like
The History Channel man.
it's so much. It really seems like that. Like I mean, you really look at their hieroglyphs and all that stuff, and
Mhm.
it just seems like everything's coming from
Yeah.
the heavens. And if we're gonna go with the idea that heaven actually doesn't exist, and we're going a very scientific way of thinking about this, then it's got to be aliens.
Gotta be aliens.
There's no other way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Unless or like even then, like what if there was like a super advanced colony I mean, it would be weird that like nobody's really seen them. But the record keeping back then was so poor that like, what if there was like a super advanced colony that was like in northern Russia that nobody fucking went to because it's fucking negative 30 degrees on a daily basis?
It wants to be cold.
Yeah. And I mean, especially back then because clothes weren't really a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went to like go on like holiday in fucking Egypt, and they're
Mm-hmm.
like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Like if you don't know what the fuck it is, like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, that's a fucking god.
Gotta be.
And then they come down, and they're like, hey, you guys are doing this wrong. You gotta like do it this way.
Yeah.
And then like even like the math behind the Great Pyramids of Giza is like insanely like accurate to the point where like it's like, how were you able to eyeball that? And if you didn't eyeball that,
who told you to do this?
Yeah, who done told you to go do that?
Mm-hmm. See, like again, certain shit. It's like I don't think that deeply on.
That's fair.
I'm like, well, haven't they like in practice rebuilt like the pyramids? Haven't they figured out a way that it could have been done?
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way that it could have been done.
Because there's also just
but
like
it's like the
genuine
way that
human ingenuity.
Yeah, but the way that it could have been done is just so, it seems so like lucky. You know what I mean? Like it's 1 in a million. You know what I mean? Or they had to see it this way, and what if they didn't?
Mm-hmm.
But like what I'm really kind of thinking in that respect is more or less like I think there's just a time period of lost knowledge, like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
extremely like lost. Like
Yeah.
the Egyptians could have been smarter than us.
Yeah.
But something happened where they just lost. Like it's like, you know, when
Who burned down the Library of Alexandria? That was the
Caesar
Caesar. Yeah,
accidentally.
Thanks, Catholics.
Yeah,
He's Catholic, right?
I don't know. Romans probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Julius Caesar did it to like be a dick, and then he was like, "Oh shit, I'm using fire bombs on fire sensitive stuff. Oh, there's a place of all books, which is basically just Tinder. Whoopsies."
Nice.
Yeah.
Mubby.
But like, could you like imagine like, you know, the alternate universe where the Library of Alexandria does like. So think about it, right? So technology advances only so far. Imagine if theology wasn't a ruling factor from the very early ages,
Mm-hmm.
and the Library of Alexandria type thing doesn't burn down.
Yeah.
Imagine how technologically advanced we are. Like how quickly things have changed in just the 20 years of the 2000s. Imagine that on like always scale. You know what I mean?
So part of me thinks that I feel like we would have killed ourselves a lot sooner.
So there actually is a yes,
We
absolutely.
we would have found a way
and
to,
there's
because like there was so much like just being angry, like so much warring and like dumb shit that if technology advanced, we'd have just found ways to kill each other faster and worse.
Yep.
To the point, like you're talking about advancing technology hundreds of years potentially.
Yeah.
If not, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a theory. I forget what it's called.
because we're already on a timeline of basically like fucking finding a way to end human life on Earth as it is.
Oh yeah, facts.
So advancing that timeline,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. There's like a
'cause you
theory or an experiment. I forget what the hell it's called, but basically, it's classes of civilizations, and there's a reason. It kind of almost like hypothesizes a reason on why we haven't really been contacted by aliens, or it's not like super obvious kind of thing. And it's because that civilizations actually have a finite lifespan. Like there's just a point that civilization, like there's a brick wall. They just hit it and they die.
This
and then
is why you need to play Minecraft. Not Minecraft, excuse me, Mass Effect, because it was the Reapers.
Ooh, Reapers.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
so
would annihilate all life in the known galaxies.
yeah.
At
That makes
a
sense.
certain point, and you know, life would just kind of come back, and the cycle would continue. And it was a cycle. Like they would like.
And that's exactly
Every,
that's kind of what this
like,
is.
It was like 50,000 years, 500,000 years, or something. Like
Yeah.
it was a long, long time, and life would just always continue to grow. Like when they would, I think it was like they would annihilate like intelligent life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how like I haven't played this game in fucking years, but that's how like the galaxies, like the Federations formed, because like their intelligent life would advance to a point where they found like intergalactic transportation relays.
Yeah.
And the relays were actually what would like I think it would like bring the Reapers to the galaxy. Like the relays were what destroys the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
So when intelligent life got to the point that they would start making those galactic federations across all these different alien species and start advancing,
Mm-hmm.
the Reapers would come in and annihilate them all and
Get
just
fucked.
restart the cycle. So like other life forms that weren't advancing to that point would eventually evolve and grow to become intelligent life forms and then follow the same cycle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
I could be wrong. Don't quote me.
you're wrong. Damn it. So
Let me know in the comments.
So yeah, something like that, but where it's like it's more or less like there's like three different potential outcomes. Like one is either civilizations have an endpoint
Mm-hmm.
and we just haven't gotten there yet,
Right.
and that's why no one has been able to come to us because that endpoint is pre-interstellar travel.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one where our civilization is the furthest ahead. So everyone is like still learning Stone Age, but
Mhm.
there's no finite end to it.
Yeah.
And then I think I forget what the other one is. I always forget what the fucking third one is. But there's another one.
Mhm.
And it's like a different class of civilizations, and it's like it's interesting to think like what if we are the first?
Mhm.
What if there are other civilizations but we were the first?
We're the ones that have to reach out to them.
Right. We're fucked.
We're
Or like what if
the best we got. Jesus.
yeah, or like what if there is a wall, or like what if there's a chance to get past the wall? Like what if the chance is so small, like the Cold War. Like the
Yeah.
Cold War, like they were about to press the buttons, and right before their fingers were hit the button, it stopped. I mean, that's what they make it sound like,
2
but like
seconds to midnight.
yeah, but like what if that's the
I'm sorry.
I
Who
heard
watched-
the tap.
who
I heard
watches
the
The
tap.
Watchmen.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like that. Mhm.
What if that is what if that's the wall? And if you can get past that and you can understand how dangerous nuclear weapons are and how dangerous nuclear fallout is,
Yeah.
that like you can succeed.
Yeah.
And nuclear weapons start to stop, like you keep like what we're doing, right? We keep
Mhm.
them around, but we're not using them. It's really just like, hey, my arsenal's bigger than yours, so you're going to get fucked too. But it's gonna get
the
to-
entirety of Earth is in a fucking standoff.
Yeah, it's exactly. And it's rightfully so, because literally one will destroy the entire world, and everybody understands that. And
But if one destroys the entire world, what's the use of having more than one?
exactly. Well, one doesn't destroy the whole entire world. One triggers 1,000,000, and the 1,000,000 destroy the entire world.
But that's what I'm like. So why develop? Because
It's whose dick is bigger.
but like that's like you're not gonna bomb us. I'm gonna make sure we all die.
Yes.
That's lame as fuck.
It is lame as fuck. But that's what power does, right?
Right.
But eventually, my optimism, right, in this
Mhm.
idea that I'm thinking of right in this moment for whatever reason is that
You're doing great.
yeah, thanks, bud. That eventually gets to the point where we're like, you know what? Fuck these nuclear weapons.
Mhm.
Let's kind of get together. Like, hopefully, if we can get fucking past this year and eventually get to a point where America can finally unite again, like
Mhm.
truly unite.
Yeah.
Black, white, Hispanic, gay, straight, everybody comes
Yeah.
together and is like, you know what? I fucking love you, dude. And if
Mhm.
we can get to a point with that, then maybe it can happen on a world scale, and
Yeah.
there's no longer there's no longer these big, tense moments between North Korea and America or
Mhm.
China and America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone with America, there's no tense. But, hopefully we can get to a point where like we can be somewhat utopian. Not necessarily, but like happy together.
I think we need a good war, dude.
Jesus fucking
Like,
Christ.
but not like one that America caused. Like, we need Canada to come down and try to take North Dakota. Like, just a common
Hey,
enemy.
sorry, we're gonna come take your state over here. Sorry to intrude there, bud.
I hope you don't mind me shooting you, guy.
JK Canada, we love you.
Hearts and kisses, hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses. And hearts. We're definitely gonna give you hearts. Real hearts, not fake hearts. So yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like we're all just fucking on the precipice of destruction.
Oh yeah.
But I don't feel like we're going in either direction.
So yeah, like I agree
And
with you.
I don't think we really can go in either direction.
Yeah, it feels like that this world is on a hair trigger to explode. But at the same time, it feels like that hair trigger is stopped by something. And I feel like that stop is self-preservation. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like that all it's going to take is one little spark to end all civilization kind of thing. But it's that end of all civilization and the self-preservation of you not wanting to die personally will stop it from that one spark ever happening. You know what I mean? It's almost like a paradox kind of thing. Like, you can't ever have the spark if that spark is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go back into the past kind of thing.
That's why I'm saying, like, it's always going to be on a precipice. Like, it's always going to be on that edge, because it's like, I want to make sure that I don't die.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you die.
Hey.
And everybody is saying
Hey.
what?
I care if you die.
Oh, I know you do.
Love you, bud.
That's cool.
Say it back.
Never.
say it back.
But yeah, it's like you said, the self-preservation, but everyone is worried about self-preservation. Like, they like Americans are worried about Americans, like, you know, fucking Canadians are worried about Canadians. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's
There's no United
large
Nations?
scale tribalism.
You're saying there's no United Nations?
No. The UN is a farce. I don't fucking know, dude.
Just kidding, UN. We love you.
Sponsor us. Can we be diplomats?
It's just like Iran, Iraq, USA, Russia. The What It Is podcast. What's up, dude?
Show up in full tuxedos.
Yeah, straight
record
up.
a podcast
Yep.
at the panel. Yeah, how those sponsorships go. Like, we get an
fucking
episode
Christ.
sponsored by Winnie's, and the next one's sponsored by the fucking UN.
Yeah, right. What if we got sponsored by the UN, but we got all the secrets?
Oh my
It'd be my wet dream.
Yeah,
Wet dream of
we
knowledge.
wouldn't tell anybody. You just have them.
It'd be so hard not to tell somebody.
Yeah. Well, we'd probably be prompted not to. Not to tell
Yeah, but like, what if
anybody.
we said like, hey, but like, what if I tell my dad?
We would have to kill your father. So
Okay.
you're saying that's how I get people killed?
Hey, guy I don't like. Hey, why don't you listen to what I gotta say
Somebody
here?
fucking cuts me off,
Get
and I
'em,
meet them at the
UN.
next light.
Yeah.
Aliens exist. Get them.
Oh my god, that'd be just like an airstrike comes out of nowhere. You get a phone call like, all right, dude, you really gotta stop. This is like the sixth one this week.
Yeah.
He cut me off. What do you want from me?
Meanwhile, like the black Tahoe pulls up behind that car, and just my agent shaking his head. It's like, God damn it!
Fuck's sake, Marley. We told you just because he cuts you off doesn't mean we gotta tell him about aliens.
I know,
Fuck's
but
sake.
he's a dick. He deserves it.
So you're saying he deserved to die?
Anyways, it's not my decision to make. I'm not pulling the trigger.
That's true. It's true. But if you know that he's gonna die, does that make you guilty? Ooh, I like this idea.
Do you want to save this for next time?
No.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
I think it'll be a good idea. We gotta leave him with a little something, dude. A little something to tune in for.
That's true.
We can't.
I like that idea.
We can't bear it all in the first episode.
Oh yeah. But I want to bear it all.
I know you do.
You know.
That's why we make more episodes.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, I think this is good, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, if you're listening, let us know.
Yeah. What do you
Let us
guys
know.
think
Now, tell us now.
now? Well,
Go.
we can't hear you now because obviously.
No, but then we can pause it and be like, go.
Okay, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
No, wait.
Okay, now.
Go.
Go.
Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, awesome.
Let us know what you want to hear about.
Let us know how we fucked up.
Just let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what it is.
Yeah, we want to be better.
We do. Well, I want to be better. I don't know about you.
Motherfucker, I said it. I said we want to be better.
Yeah, but like, I know you really just met me.
Yeah, you're right. You are my better half.
All right. Well, on that note,
Yep.
thanks for joining us.
We really
Enjoy.
appreciate it. We love you guys.
Take
All
care.
2 of you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Neat.
We did it!